We're always looking for new programs for channel 38 too. And if you're a videographer, you've got a good digital camcorder that works pretty good. This is kind of a cheap one, but 3 chips is better, but some of these do a pretty good job. But anyway, go ahead and record something. You don't want to move your camera too fast or shake too much. Tripod is best. But anyway, you take the FireWire from your computer and you plug it into it. I'm using the iMovie 6, which is an older version of iMovie for the Macintosh. You can get these programs for any computer. But anyway, what you do is you switch this over to import. So it'll import the video, and then you just play what you've got here and get it all imported into the video. And then after you do, then I'm going to show you how to do a little bit of editing, and it's real easy to do. Now, after you've imported it, you just drag it down onto the edit line where you work on it. Get a hold of it with the mouse, drag it right down here, and then you go to editing and you pick transition, like fade in, and then you put that on the start of it, and then you go a few spaces and cut it, and then you go put a title on it, like let's say horse. Well, that's a different title there, but we'll just stick that one on since it's easy. We're already there. And once you get it on there, the computer just puts the title on there. It shows you it's doing it right now. Then after that's on, then you can go to your editing. You've got a title now. We'll go ahead and play through that so you can see how it works. Okay, now what you do is during the picture, you can choose other things on there too. Like I've got a tree here and a picture of some cars. Say I want to use that car, I just cut it and drag that over here. Let's say, maybe after the horse is done here. Let's go right to the end of where the horse is at. Well, it goes into the tree. But anyway, I'll just cut it there, and we'll drag that car over there. And now it goes from the horse and the tree to the picture of the car. And then when you get done, you can fade it out. Well, like say right there's the end of it, and we'll delete the other stuff here that we don't need. Whoops. And then you just go back to transitions, fade out, stick that on the end of it. Now you've got a short movie, and we can work with sound here next. Fades in, there's the title, tree, and then it goes to the car, and then it fades out at the end. Now between those two, if you want to do something fancy, you can use the transitions and make a well, like a door close there. There's several different transitions, but that's one of them. You just put that in there. Now when it gets through with the horse, or the title anyway, well, I have to give it time to finish. Okay, now that it's done, see, just the door shuts. There's a lot of different transitions you can do. And then after that, if you want sound, you first choose how long it is, and it's 12 seconds altogether. So you can pick anything you want. You can talk in it, or you can just pick just some music. Here's one that's 13 seconds. I'll just drag that. Well, first I have to get it over to where the sound shows, and put it down here, and it'll take. There it goes. Now I just turn all the sound down. Let's see, yeah, right here, instead of 100%, I turn that down to 0, and now it's got the music there instead. Now if there's something in the sound we need to change on one of your videos, you just extract the sound, then you go to the place where you want to change it. There's a click in the sound right there, and so just go right before it, and yeah, right before it, and we'll put a little break right there, and right after it we'll put a break there. So now we've got a break on each end of that click, and then we find where he's playing the same music again, and we'll patch that in. So we'll just back it up to right about where we clicked it off at. Okay, there's a couple of different spots there where he's hit the same key, so we'll mark that, and then what we'll do is bring it down underneath and find where it matches up. Anyway, here's what I did. I made a copy of this piece that I just took out and matched up over here, and then I turned down the sound on this one right here. The sound, well, anyway, the sound was up higher. It was at 100%, and I just took and turned it down to where there's no sound there, and since this seems to match okay, I'll just mark it on either side. Right there is one end of it, and over here is the other end of it, and then I just delete both the parts that I don't use, and I think I might just move that up so it's right on top of the other one, so it's all on the same soundtrack. Now when you play it through, you can't even tell anything's wrong there. No click anymore. Also, if somebody sings a wrong note or hits a wrong key, you can do the same thing. Just go to the next verse or have them sing it over again or play it over again. Just patch in that spot and you've got it fixed. Now we're going to play through that one more time just so you can see how it sounds perfect now. I guess you can see that editing is easy and it's fun too. If you'd like to make a video for TV that's interesting and decent, we'd be glad to help you make it and to get started. Or if you'd just like to edit, we have plenty of footage for you to work with.